So these are some things I've noticed in other preppers' videos that make me question them. And I'm not shaming or pointing them out, or I'm definitely not going to call anybody out by name. And who am I to say that they don't have the right to do their videos the way they want? Because I wouldn't want to be told either. So this is not an attack on any individual that makes videos. This is just an observation, and just as my feelings and my feelings only. And some of these I'm not so bent on than others, and I'll kind of note those as we go. The first thing is the large glass windows. Of course, these comments are going to be very random and mixed, and so just bear with me. Large glass windows. When they're doing videos inside their home or even outside their home and they're showing their home, I mean, it's like they have these massive windows, and you're just like, wow, that's a big rock or anything, a brick could be thrown through there, and you have massive compromised area in your home for easy entry. Never really understood that. Of course, some people, they buy a home and then they become a prepper. So sometimes you can't really blame them for that. And, at least they have some provisions and skills. So maybe windows aren't the biggest thing in the world. Maybe they live in a very densely urbanized area, maybe no backyard, or maybe if they do, you can skip and hop across it. That kind of always makes me scratch my head, and I'm not saying they can't be urbanite preppers and suburban preppers and that, everybody has to be out in the rural country, no, I'm not saying that, but, especially these so-called, hardcore preppers that are out there, and then you find out that they live in an apartment or they live downtown in a major metropolitan area, and you're like, really? It makes me kind of scratch my head, and I don't understand that whole concept. Yes, maybe your job is there and everything, but it kind of just makes me wonder, like, what's your priorities? Is it safety and security and prepping in that type of lifestyle, or is it just being part of the larger city and just kind of playing along, and maybe you're more of a prepper in name only? And let's go ahead and go to the next one. Showing videos of inside your home, exposing your doors, your windows, supplies, security systems, even valuables. I've seen videos like this. You should not do that. You might want to hint towards some products that you might want to recommend, in my opinion. But you shouldn't show, large caches of stuff and show, your security systems and stuff. I don't think that's a good idea at all. The next item would be showing off your entire food or water supplies and weapon collections. It kind of goes in what we were just talking about. These are bad ideas. You just shouldn't show people your complete capabilities, or at least the majority of it. It doesn't help anybody, especially you. And so you're just giving other people ideas, if they do find out where you live, that what things they can take and what things they wouldn't want to take. And it's just it's a lose-lose for you. Sharing plans in great detail is another one on how they would do and handle specific emergencies, especially those that are like a home invasion and things. Well, there's general things you can talk about on these subjects that they won't compromise your personal safety and the individual, very specific plan that you and your family may have for a home invasion or whatnot. I've just seen some crazily detailed plans shared that really shouldn't be shared to the general public, just to strangers, of how they would deal with things and how they would barricade themselves, what gun they would use, what light, how they would contact law enforcement. I just would say that I think that you need to kind of have a little bit more confidentiality and increase your level of conceived privacy, and you don't have to tell the world everything. The next thing would be they show their faces in the videos. And I'm not saying this is a big one. This is kind of more minor, because some people are more interactive in society than I am, for example, or other people. Some people are public figures and some people aren't. Some people do prepping for a living, and so they have classes and seminars. So that's totally understandable. And I'm totally not, crazy about, driving this point home, to the ends of the earth. But with that being said, there's a lot of people who aren't public figures that are really on there. They show their face, and it's bad enough for me, that you can probably recognize my voice. I don't even like that. But to be in front of the camera needlessly, I just think that, privacy has a role in this. And one of the last items here, they tell people what state they live in, what city they live in, and even some of them told them, what street, or what suburb that they. I mean, it's just not. That is not smart, people. Let's have a little bit more privacy. Let's be a little bit more, security minded here. There's a lot of people out there that are looking for soft targets, easy targets, and you cannot be home 24/7 to guard your castle. So let's tone down sharing every little nitpicky thing, especially on social media sites. It's a little excessive, if not totally excessive. Everybody be safe. I'll catch you soon.